Question: whatever happened to eggs to be one of the cheapest foods we can get by on? What happened to their prices? Back in a minute. Hey, good morning. Good morning. This is Jan from New York City. My channel name is Jan from New York City, saves money. And I love, love, love helping people to keep some more of their own hard earned money. How's everybody doing today? I hope that this audio video, as always, finds everybody doing well as I sit here with my tall cup of Joe. Yeah, 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 yeah. I noticed something about cups of Joe before we get into the egg thing. It doesn't even matter what time of the year. I like my morning cup of Joe. How do you guys feel about your cup of Joe? Now, with cups of Joe in the morning, many times, most of us love to have an egg or two with our breakfast, even if on, once or twice a week on occasion. If you don't like eggs and this doesn't affect you too much, but eggs used to be the go-to food for when you want to stretch your budget. Not at the moment. Uh-uh. Anybody out there going through egg withdrawal? I'm trying to think of ways to help us stretch our egg budget. Hello. And by the way, if you have any egg budget stretching ideas of your own, please let me know in the comment section below. You know something? Okay, so some people listening to this, maybe eggs prices have not changed. So if that's the case, congratulations. This does not apply to you. Now, I had three different people on their own volition. Hello, I didn't ask for it. I did not ask for it. They sent me pictures. They sent me pictures of how prices are of the eggs in their locale. I had another friend of mine saying they were like baffled as to how they could afford at the moment the egg thing. Let's face it, a lot of people are used to eating a couple or two or three eggs once, twice a week, whatever it is. And we just got used to it. Okay. So right now, unless we increase our income or cut back, we could always talk about cutting back. And by the way, we will talk about cutting back in a future video. Just saying, just saying. We need to do something about this. Now, can we control the environment of which made the price of eggs go up at this moment in time? It is my utmost hope this is a temporary situation, but some people have either limited access, for example, they may not be able to buy beyond two of whatever style of eggs you're getting, whether it's the 1 dozen or 2 dozen, whatever count that you're getting. Some people may be totally limited, or some people are having difficulty finding them. How do I know this? People are sending me pictures of this. They are sending me pictures of this. And it's actually, it could be a growing problem. But since we are smart people and since we are frugal people, we have to deal with what we have to deal with. Okay. We cannot control certain outside factors, but we can control our reaction to them. I myself do enjoy eggs. So it's like, let's say that usually I would make a 2-egg omelet. I think the time has come to make a 1-egg omelet. You're like, oh no. I know, that was my reaction too. Or just maybe skip eggs on occasion, on 1 or 2 days of the week, whatever. But here's another thing that people are forgetting. Eggs are not just for a meal, like to sit down to a plate of eggs. Eggs are essential to certain recipes. What about that? Am I right or am I right? Well, okay, I could tell you a definite place where you don't need any eggs at all whatsoever. When you make your own pancake mix, of which I've given that recipe out, or you just buy the mix, that does not require any eggs to add to it. So right off the bat, you don't need any eggs in that, okay? And I'm relying on you creative, wonderful listeners So please let me know how you're coping with the prices of eggs by you. Have you cut back in any way, shape, manner, or form? I mean, I never thought the day would come that eggs, making eggs. I can't believe I'm having this conversation, even. I can't believe I'm having this little chat here about eggs being so expensive, okay? Because somebody complained. Now, I heard one, two, three, it was three or four various people in the last 10 days came to me about, oh, they went to the grocery store, they went to buy eggs, and a lot of people had difficulty finding eggs, and the prices that were found were insane. So, I cannot take my head is in the sand theory to this one. So, okay, I myself, for example, the cheapest eggs I've ever seen. No, we're going here's the cheapest route. Okay, minimum $3.99, and the most ridiculous price I have seen was near $10. Hello. So what's the difference between the $3.99, which is $4, and the $10? $6 difference, because the $4 one does not have all those extra names on it, like organic, cage free, whatever. It doesn't have. Then, like, try to find those at the $4 price. Many times I have seen outstocked, outstocked, outstocked. I'll talk about online shopping for those eggs. Just saying, or limited quantity. Now, here's what I couldn't believe that I saw a return to, which in my area, it was like, you just didn't find it anymore. People selling eggs, half a dozen eggs, 6 eggs. Wow. Wow. Has this affected anyone? All right. So thankfully, there are people who don't eat that much eggs because they're leaving the rest of them for us. But here's the sad part, and it's no joke, because I just did that wonderful. And by the way, thank you so much for your input. I want to take a minute to thank everybody for your input. What you would do on $5, stretching the budget there. That was a challenge. That was a challenge. So thanks for your participation. I want to do a separate video about the actual answers I got. That probably won't be for about a week or so, but it's definitely you want to do a follow-up on that one. Thank you so much for your participation. But now that eggs are not the cheap go-to, see, having that cheap go-to thing changes the complexity of the situation. Am I right or am I right? For example, maybe, like I said, a person can go down to a one egg omelet. Recently, I did, that egg custard, my version. Thank you, by the way, for the viewer that took a minute to thank me and enjoyed that specific recipe. It was very nice and kind of you to say. And the viewer actually said that the only disappointing thing they did was not make two of them. That was very nice. Can I tell you something? If you're the listener, you gave me such an urge to make one right after that I literally made one right after I read your comment. But an egg custard is a wonderful thing, but an egg custard could be costly. Okay. So, which I never thought I'd see the day that I'm actually saying that. So how is everybody coping with A, the price of eggs, or B, the availability of eggs, or C, what kind of meals are you making needing less eggs, or does the price increase not affect you and you don't care, which is totally okay. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody's state is different. Everybody's numbers are different. There's no blanket number, in my opinion, but I'm not the egg spurt. I had to throw that cheap joke in. There you go. All right. I want to hear your input. Let me know how the price of eggs have affected or have not affected you in your area. And that would be a great thing. Thank you very much for your time. As always, I appreciate you. And please don't forget to do the following. Have an amazing, fantastic day. Take good care now. Bye-bye.